This election is not going to be about small things. This election is not going to be about something dopey, like what should the retirement age be for Social Security. This election is going to be about big things and big ideas. It's going to be about who's got the guts to stand up in front of the American people and say that Social Security is evil. The idea of forcing young people into a system that was badly designed as a Ponzi scheme merely because we have a ridiculous overhang of old people, because a system needs young blood. This is a system that more represents a vampire cult than it does any way for a government to plan a security system. This election is not going to be about small things. It's not going to be about should we send $100 billion to Ukraine or should we spend $200 billion to Ukraine. This election is going to be about someone standing up and telling the truth, that taking even $1 from Americans, including families who can least afford it, that's damned unethical. This election is not going to be about what should the Federal Reserve's target rate be for inflation. Should it be 2%? Should it be 3%? Does it matter? Does it matter? The Federal Reserve couldn't hit a target with a scoped rifle, and you know that it's true. This election is going to be about someone standing up and finally saying Republicans have come and gone, Democrats the same, and yet we have a monetary policy that undermines our ability to grow our economy, that undermines families' abilities to make ends meet, that undermines our currency, that undermines our standing in the world. We need to end the Fed. The idea that we should have $34 trillion in debt hanging over our head because the national government at the federal level has accumulated this over 3 generations, this is not a small thing. This is over $100,000 for every man, woman, and child in the United States. This is not a math problem. This is not a financing problem. This is not a problem to be solved by economists, as much as I wish that it were. This is a values problem. This is an ethics problem. This is an admission that Republican and Democratic politicians over the ages don't give a damn about your values. They don't care how you feel about it. We know this is true. We know this is true because if you were running the show, this is not how it would work. We know that it is true because yours is a government that operates in the shadows and does so tacitly admitting that it does not operate in your interests. It operates in the interests of a group of politicians. I appreciate that. That operates in the interest of a group of politicians that don't care about your interests at all. If you're waiting for a Republican politician or a Democratic politician to lead the charge back toward a constitution of delimited powers, to solve some of the problems that we've been discussing and that we will be discussing over the next 2 days, you're waiting for something that's not going to happen. It is up to us. It is up to you. It is up to me. It is up to us because we are libertarians, and as such, we are the philosophical descendants of the people that wrote the Declaration of Independence, that put together our Constitution, to put together our federal government for only one legitimate purpose, and that is to protect our individual liberty. This is not merely an opportunity for us in 2024. This is a call to duty. It's time for each one of us to pick up a shovel, and not the kind with which you can dig your own grave, the kind that you can wield like a weapon. I'm asking you to get on board the train, to work as hard as you can. It's about you, it's about me, it's about fellow Americans, people whom we call brothers and sisters for no other reason than the fact that they are fellow Americans. I'm asking you to work as hard as you possibly can and to let me work alongside with you. You're sick of the bullshit, and I'm Mike Ter Maat. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.